Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. ChaosEclipse here. We are back on DCUO, DC Comics Online? No, DCU Universe. There we go. Um, so I have not played this in quite some time. I'm trying to find a game to scratch that need for an MMO. Right now, I've been playing it a little bit. I've only played like a day or two. I'm level 12. The last playthrough that we did, I basically made the same character. I did name him Chaos Eclipse though, because it actually wasn't taken. I think the last time it was taken. We are playing on PS5. It's not the PS5 Pro. It is just the normal PS5. Um, and I don't remember if you did before, but you don't pick a server. You basically start up the game and it throws you in, I guess, one mega server, quote unquote. I don't know if that's how it is, but it didn't have like an actual server. I think I remember back when I very first played this that it actually did have a server where you could choose like which one you wanted to be on and everything. And right now it's just I guess there's not enough people playing to where they need many servers, or maybe they figured out how to put everyone onto one server and there's different phases. I'm not really sure how it works, but I'm just letting you know. Anyway, so we're level 12. Like I said, last time I played it, I think I was level 14. We went to what was it called? The Watchtower, and I showed you guys where you can see Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and I think Green Lantern is there now. Um, don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. But like I said, I just wanted to scratch an MMO itch. Originally, I was looking at what was it called? The RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I don't play many games on PC, but I was considering buying it on PC just because it's only available on PC right now. And then, of course, later on, I think next year, from what they say, it's supposed to be coming to console. But I was looking at it, and it's not even an MMO. It's only a four-player game. So, or sorry, no. It's a 25-player game. So I don't think I'll be doing much with that game. I mean, I'll probably still buy it when it comes out for console, but I don't think I'm gonna do it on PC just because there's not enough. Um, it's not attracting my attention enough now that I know it's not an MMO. So we'll probably be sticking with this for a while. Well, not this, but MMOs on console for a while. Um, so I've been playing a little bit of this. I got a couple other games that we have, that I could play. Of course, there's always ESO Online. There is, Fallout 76. Um, Arc, but I don't really count that because I don't really play that one online because I just get destroyed nonstop, so it's not fun. Um, oh look at that, we just leveled up. Uh, so yeah, so there's that. I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling on here. So right now, I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna go with this. Like I said, how long I'm gonna be playing this, but it is keeping my attention, so I figured I'd do a video on it. Um, for those of you who did not watch my old videos, or even if you did and you just came back or whatever, it doesn't matter. Um, I have I think it's called a mental character, meaning that he has like mental powers. I'm using the hand blast as a weapon, which is why I'm doing like little hand blast type things out of my hands. My mentor is Superman. I picked flight for the like main ability thing or whatever, or the I guess movement is what they call it. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. Um, the game actually, like the last time I played it, it was actually pretty dead. But if you guys, I don't know if I was over there when I started the video. If you guys look over here, right outside this police station, like these police stations are like safe houses basically. This is usually where some people hang out. The watchtower used to be packed with people. Right now, there's only probably about five out here, six maybe. Um, but the other day there was a ton of them out here, and I don't know if that's because of the new Superman movie that's coming out. I don't think that one movie would have that much of an impact on it, but maybe, I don't know. So it's just nice to see people still playing the game and everything. I do get nonstop invites for me to join people's, I think they're called legions or whatever. It's basically a guild. There is housing in the game. I haven't had the house yet, but I do have the mission for it, which is right here. I think you get it at level 10. Um, I haven't picked a house yet, so that's why I don't have it just yet. I'm trying to go back and do these lower level ones real quick. Um, I want to go with the story, but I don't know how long that's going to last because if you follow the story in this game, it's not bad. The story's not bad at all, but it will it'll slow you down. Um, so like right now I'm level 12, and what are these guys? Level 6, 7. So I can take on characters a bit higher than me. I don't remember how to get out of that. There we go. Um, but I can take on characters a bit higher than me, so it's not that big of a deal. Uh, but if you follow the story, it's going to lead you to places that are always going to be a lower level, only because of how fast you level in this game. I think even when I started the game, um, I'm not saying like I'm amazing at the game, but I was basically indestructible. Like the very, very beginning was very easy, and I don't know if that's changed or if I just remember how to play, so it felt easier. I don't know, but like I wasn't even taking any damage or anything, so it was just extremely easy, and so far I haven't had any issues. I think I came close to dying maybe once, um, but I was also being attacked by like 5 or 6 people at one time, and that's just because I was like, I'm overpowered, and it turns out I wasn't that overpowered because I almost died, but I didn't. I didn't die yet. So, but as you can see, like these are the attacks that I'm doing. Like these are basic attacks. Like I'm not even using any of my abilities at the bottom or anything like that. You can see there on the screen the PvP thing just started. I have not tried PvP because I guarantee you people are going to be way overpowered in this game with how long it's been out, and I'm not even the max level. I think the max level is still 30. But once you hit 30, there is a lot of end game in this game. For those of you that don't know, like a lot of end game. So basically, you can get armor and stuff that looks like your favorite DC hero. Well, I say your favorite, but um, of course, if it's like a rare DC hero or something, you probably won't be able to get it. But they do have like the the popular ones, the iconic ones like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. I think Hawkeye's in here. Not Hawkeye. Who's the other dude that's like a hawk? I don't remember, but he's in here. So there is a lot. Open your inventory, use a deed. Oh, that's no. Here we go. Complete. There we go. Yeah, see, so we just finished that, which was actually, that wasn't even the mission we were doing. Let's go, where's this one at? No, yeah, so we're on a level 7 mission, and we're killing level 7s. There's also a level 4 one here, so let's go do that one real quick. Why is it not track? There we go. All right, yeah, so, okay, so this just wants us, I think, just to go and use the kiosks, which is funny because this is a level 4 mission, but it gave it to me only after I hit level 10. Like it popped up on the kiosk inside of the police station. Um, and it just wants you to go and look at kiosks, which I've already done these because I thought you could do them ahead of time. And I did, and it gave me like feature points. I think they're called feature points. But now it's an actual mission, so now I have to go back and do this again. We're just gonna skip that. It's just booster gold telling you about the areas and stuff. Which, if you like I said, if you guys watched the last one, we already did all this. I'm a little behind just because I started from scratch. I deleted the old character from the last one. I still do have my level 30 character. I have 3 characters that my daughter created a long, long time ago. They're just sitting there. Um, but I have this one, and then I have one level 30, which it says that I can advance this character's level, but I don't know if it's just going to automatically take them up to level 30. I don't know if I have to pay for that. It says just to hit square, but I think if I hit square, it's gonna be like, ah, 12.99, which you don't have to pay for anything in this game. Well, I take that back. There are paid DLCs in the game, but you don't have to pay for them. You'll still have access to the area. You won't have access to certain abilities though, and you won't have access to some of the characters. Um, but if you're just looking to create a character like I have, like just your flying ability, things like that, you're not doing like a Green Lantern ability or something, then you'll be fine. But if you want that specific ability that comes from Green Lantern or whatever new DLCs they did come out with, then you will need to buy DLCs. But once you buy the DLC, you own it. You don't have to pay for a subscription. There is a subscription in the game, like a monthly subscription, but you don't have to pay for it. I also don't know. I don't remember if this game. Sorry, I don't remember if this game is free. I think they do have a free access to where you can get up to like level 15 or something. But if you want to go any higher, I think you have to pay for it. All right, so we did that, and now what does it want us to do? Same thing? Oh no, that's just. Oh, it's the new kiosk. Yeah, so it's telling us about new kiosks. Is there another one? Sure, I'll take that one too. Is there another one? No? Okay. Oh, okay. So it's going to take us to Metropolis and the other place too. Or no, we're in Metropolis. I think it's going to take us to Gotham. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Who cares? So right now I'm just coming over here. If you look in the top right, it has a little mail icon up there. It means I have mail. It's probably from completing a quest. So yeah, look at that. We got a new ring. I can just hit square to accept it, and then I can delete the email because I don't care who it's from. And then we can take a look at our inventory and we can see if that is something I want to wear. Which it looks like the second ring is better. And then, oh, I can actually wear two rings. Okay. I mean, I don't know why they don't let you wear 10 rings, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, I'm sure you guys know what I'm saying. This is affinity bonus. I don't have shoulders. I don't have a neck still. I don't have a trinket, and that's it. Okay. And then the rest of that stuff unlocks later. Oh, what are these exobyte things? Artifacts. Okay. And then yeah, so this down here, this is the only thing I've ran into so far that actually requires you to pay for the game. I think I'm just gonna sell them. I don't know if I want to sell them to just like a vendor or if I want to put them in the auction house because they do have an auction house in the game. But if I try to hit X on this to open it up, it tells you right there that you need it's called the stabilizer. You need the item price to open it is 100 whatever those DC coins, I guess. Our current funds are zero and our remaining funds would be negative zero if we bought it. Um, but if I hit add funds, it'll charge you real money. So we're not going to do that. These three things down here are just things that I have not used yet, but I can use them. This is the deed for the house, the one I was telling you where you can actually have a house in the game, which I do think that is part of a DLC. There is one DLC that I have bought, and I think it was Green Lantern, and I think it had access to the houses. Um, there's exo materials, which I don't really know much about those. I think we talked about that in the last one. I just never really got around to doing exo stuff. I played the game way before that was even a thing. And then we have the XP Plus booster box, which was just given to me by a mission that I did, and I just haven't used it yet. And then, of course, we just have all these extra slots here or whatever. I'm not gonna go over the menu. The menu is ridiculous. If you guys have questions about the menu or anything that's going on like inside this menu and you don't know what it is or something, ask me down in the comment section. I may or may not know, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of stuff in here like this. This is new. I didn't know you could have allies. I don't know how that works. I don't know if that's a PvP thing or if that is a like just people in your group maybe and it would just show them here, like I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure on that because it also says owned allies. I'm not going to own another player, you know what I mean? So and then right now this is my, yeah, so we have our mental stuff here which just shows you what you're unlocking as you're leveling up. um we have our loadout which just shows you all the abilities I currently have equipped. So we have our telekinesis, we have telekinesis or telekinetic push, telekinetic pull, telekinetic shield, and our thought bubble. And then this one is a special power. It's called Word of Power. So there's different roles that you can do in the game. Right now, I'm doing a damage roll. So if we look down at the damage, it says when I use it that increases damage, critical damage, and increases crit chance. And then the base of it, it says it calls forth lightning to damage and knock down nearby enemies. The summoned lightning heals you and restores power over time to you and up to seven people or seven of your group members, which I don't know how big of groups you can have. I thought it was only like five or something, but it's obviously more than that. So I have no idea. And then if I wanted to switch out, I do have some other abilities down here that, um, well, I think it's just one other one. No, two. So I also have psychic empowerment and then this convalescence. Yeah. Oh, but like I was saying, so we're damaged right now, but you can also switch to controller with mental. Um, there's also like tanks and stuff like that. It just depends on what you're playing with. Right now we only have the hand blast. I do have these unlocked, but I probably won't buy any of them. I don't know. It just depends on how many points we're getting. For flight, I only have the one thing which just lets us go supersonic. These are other moves that you can end up doing with your flight, like you could smash into the ground, things like that, hurt people, blah blah blah. And then for our iconic powers, that's where I have the word of power. Which I looked at some of these other ones. I used to get the super strength, um, but I don't know if I'm going to get that one or not. We'll see. And then stat points are still locked for me. I think I get that at 14 or 15. What else do we have here? Why is it telling me there's something? Access your journal and select mission. Oh, it's because I don't have a mission tracked journal. Let's go with the next short one. So there we go. It is Metropolis. So we need to get to Metropolis. Go to Metropolis to continue your mission. I don't remember how to get to Metropolis. Just outside, right? We're in Metropolis. I think so. Let's just go outside. I don't know why it doesn't tell you how to go to Metropolis. Yeah, it just said enter Metropolis right there. So yeah, we're in Metropolis. So this mission is just going to take us to a couple kiosks and stuff, and we're just going to check out the kiosks. And it looks like there's actually a mission that just popped up here for me. We're probably not going to do this one. Defeat 5 new villains who must rank more than 5 levels below you. Oh, must not rank more than 5. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do that. I mean, it doesn't give you much anyway. That's fine. I think that's repeatable anyway. All right, so it looks like we need to go over there for the kiosks. When you first start the game, if you're a flyer, this is as fast as you can fly. It's not too bad, but it's also not very fast. And then once you hit, I think level 10, you get the supersonic thing, which is that only if you put a point into it though, and it does help you fly faster. You can also move around as the Flash, like a runner. There's also like I don't know what they call it. It's like a athletic thing, which looks like a goofy run to me. I don't know. And then there's newer ones that require DLCs, but I think those are the main three. Um, and I'm sorry if the game's quiet. Hopefully, it's not too quiet. I did turn down the volume because it was extremely loud, not just for me. Like it wasn't just my headset. It was like I was looking at the recording and it was like overbearingly loud. Like it was in the red, so I turned it way down. So hopefully it's not too loud, but hopefully it's not too soft either. Although you're not really hearing much because I'm talking nonstop. Um, but nobody cares about Booster Gold stuff anyway. Up there. And this is all beginner type stuff. Like later on, like I said, you can do some pretty cool stuff in the game. I've already defeated Gorilla Grodd. I've defeated the Queen Bee. And I think that's it. I have not fought anyone else that's like important. It's just been like small little guards and stuff like that. what you guys originally seen me doing with like the basic powers and stuff. Okay, and then that wants us to go back over there. But before we do that, let's see if there is another kiosk one. I think it's this one. Yeah, so here's another kiosk one. We'll go ahead and take care of this one too while we're out here, so that we can turn these both in. And then there is like a min max type thing in this game, so like being a controller or even a damage dealer period, there are certain stats you should be looking at. I'll be honest, I don't remember what some of them are. Oh, come on, why can't I lock on him? There we go. Really, dude? You're just gonna kick me in the face? Um, but I don't remember what the stats are that you should be looking for and stuff. So you actually have to look that up. And the only role I've ever played is the one I'm doing now is damage and controller. So if you're like a healer or a tank or anything, I don't know what stats you should be doing. So you guys can ask me, but I'll probably be wrong. I can try to do the research for you, but um, it probably won't be right just because I don't know exactly what you're. I mean, I know tanks, you want to take damage and stuff, but it there's still it's different. You know what I mean? Like I don't play tanks, so yes, I know that you guys need armor. I know you need health, things like that, but I don't know if like how the aggro works in the game or anything. I don't know if it's based on damage. I don't know if you have taunts. Like there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. So if you're asking specific stuff like that, I will probably be wrong. I mean, I'll try to be right. And like I said, I can look it up for you guys, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be correct. So just keep that in mind. I think I just saw two question marks. One was up here. Is it not? I swear I just saw one. Dude, I just seen it. There it is. Got that. And then I thought I saw another one. No, it's probably that yellow light. Yeah, it's probably just that yellow light. Yeah. Okay. So we got that. Got that. And then this would be back to what we were doing. Let's go turn in the two that we were just doing for the kiosks. We're gonna fly over there, get back to that police station, go inside, and oh wait, is this it? I mean, yeah, it is. Okay, so you don't have to go back to the. Well, I was gonna say you don't have to go back to the same police station every time, but if your mission thing is here, then yes, you do. So I can't say that. Um, but some of them, like if it was just a generic NPC or you're just going to like check your mailbox or something like that, then you could just do it at a different police station. But this one, I think you specifically have to come back to this kiosk. And we should be able to turn in two of them here. Did it automatically do both?
You'd be amazed to learn how many people tell
Delete
me
that
I
one.
make them feel a lot more intelligent. It's a gift, I suppose, but
Delete
it's
that
just
one.
part of the wonder of being
That looks like
Booster
we still
Gold.
have more.
Hi, I'm Booster Gold, and welcome to the exploration adventures with Booster
All right.
Gold.
Let's
This
check
adventure
those
will
rings that
take
we
you to
just got.
Metropolis
See,
General Hospital, a state-of-the-art
collect that.
research hospital in Little Bohemia.
Um, I don't know what the two rows of stats are. Is the first one damage and the second one's doesn't matter. I'm not taking it. Either one. We'll sell those. In fact, we can go do that right now. So we're just gonna come right over here to the vendor here
Keeping your equipment in
and
good working
sell
order makes all the
the
difference,
ring.
as
The
well as making
ring.
sure you've got the
Yeah, see,
latest
those
greatest gear.
are. I don't think it's 700 a piece. It says cash value 250. 250 times four. That's not 700. That's 1,000. So maybe that is for all four. We're not doing it though. 'Cause like I said, I think I can sell them on the market and get more for it. All right, so this is more kiosk stuff. go do this. And when you're playing this game, like the very first startup, like the startup missions that I'm doing and everything right now, these are easy as hell. Like you literally, it's just introducing you to the new areas of the game. Well, not new areas. It's introducing you to areas you have not been to yet. So basically, like when you first start the game, you'll want to do these because it'll show you like, hey, over here's where General Grodd is, and over here is where the Star Labs are, and things like that. So you'll want to do these just to kind of familiarize yourself with the area. And it's easy XP. And I think if you do these, even these ones, I think if you do these with more party members, I'm pretty sure you get extra XP. Um, but of course, I don't have anyone that I play with anymore. They all died. Not literally, but they're basically dead to me because they don't play with me. So don't worry, we didn't have a falling out. Just life happens, you know. Marriage, kids, divorce, turning gay. Some of them turn gay. I have nothing against gays. I'm just saying they turn gay. I just want to throw that out there because that was a thing that happened. One of my friends turned gay. Yeah, you know who you are. Um, Actually, that's back over there. Ooh, grab this. These are easy XP too. Very little XP, but it's still XP. And then once you
My
complete like the
sensors
whole set,
indicate
so
you
that's
have
like
strong
204. When I
exobiological
get the other two,
powers.
it'll
Why do you
complete
fight against
feature
me?
for me. The
Your gifts are
features,
gifts
where
from
that,
me.
where that, where that.
They came from my future
Here,
technology.
league, leads,
You are a child of
feats.
Brainiac. Do not
So these
fight.
are what the feats
Join
are.
your master.
Like once you
Give me
collect all
your
of them, you could
powers.
it
Become
basically
one
gives
with
you
Brainiac.
what is it? I can't think of it. I mean, you get loot for doing these. Like see that one right there. Not that one. That one there. You get a title called the Talented. Or this one, not this one. This one, not that one. This one, not that one. This one. No, hold on. Hold on. I think we're at the bottom. Leveling. That's another title, Champions of Earth. Some of them actually give you items. Not very many of them, as you can see. But I could be in the wrong one. Let's check the classic game here. What are those? I don't know what those are. I think those are things I need to explore, like additional things. Those are more titles. More titles. Dude, do they not? I could have swore they gave you actual items. Story arcs? Maybe they don't. Maybe it's just for titles and bragging rights. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. But either way, it's nothing like amazing. Like you're not going to get a really cool looking. Well, you might get a cool looking item, but it's usually cosmetic. So in here, where your inventory is, if you look at your character, you can see we have the Mask of Victor, and right there where it says Style, where it says already collected, it says Classic Ocular Domino. There's different styles that you can collect in the game, which will make your character look different. Now, my character is never going to change because I have his style locked. I like the way he looks right now. I don't want him to change. And if you did not have it locked, when you pick up an item, it will automatically put whatever that item actually looks like. So right now, his head would be this right here, would be the exterminator's helmet, but I have it locked to not having anything. If I unlocked it, if I can remember how to do that, um, not that. Tooltip? No, that's that. Where's it at? Where's it at? Style. It's under style, where it should be. So right here, this is where I have them locked at. So if I unlock the helmet, where I do release style, yeah. So if I unlocked it and then we looked in here, which it's not popping up, there it goes, and we picked the one that he's actually currently wearing, which I don't remember what it was called, but it should be in here somewhere.
Get away.
There it is. Gear. So if I select that, that's what his helmet would normally look like when I have it worn. And then all the ones that are green here, I can spend points to unlock them because I have them unlocked on the other character, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to go back to none. We're going to relock that old style. There we go. Save. And then you can do that with any one of the things. So you have shoulders, back, chest, all these different things. Which some of these are actually new. I think the aura was new. I think just the aura. Skin maybe. I don't remember. There's a couple new ones in there that were unlocked because I've never done them before. Oh, I need to go in. So, and then you'll run into people who try to make their character look like other characters in other comics or games or whatever. Like I think right out that door where we just came in, I think that guy was trying to look like Magneto. You'll see mimics of Superman, a lot of mimics of Superman, because I guess people like Superman. What are you doing here, dude? Somebody arrest you?
Who would fail to be
All right, we
inspired
can
by the
now
nurturing
complete
and
this
healing
one.
care offered by a hospital like Metropolis General? Well,
There,
okay, maybe
complete.
some
That
of
gave
you
us another
villains out there
ring,
wouldn't be impressed. A fair warning.
Heads up, there's
which is
trouble in the
also
Tomorrow
crap.
district. Circe's bestiamorphs are all over the area, which means Circe can't be far behind. Zatanna in the Chinatown safe house can give you further instructions.
And look at that. Completing those actually unlocked another mission for us. So she wants us to go to a different safe house. So we can come over here. I think this wants us to use a teleporter. Yeah. Before we do that, let me see what else I have in here. So we still have the attack Brainiac. Um, that's the main mission that she's telling us to do. These are side missions. Let's finish up the side missions.
Ooh, we've made him
Oops.
mad. He's targeting all of my comm frequencies. Luckily, I know a few tricks. So get to Brainiac's ground zero. All those troops and ships he'll start
Let's
bottling
see if
any moment unless you
let's
stop
see
him.
if Magneto's still out here. Um, nope, but we got
We've made him
Supergirl,
mad. He's
generic
targeting
version of
all of my comm
Supergirl.
frequencies. Luckily,
There's a
I know
generic
a few
version of
tricks. So
Superman.
get to Brainiac's ground zero. All those troops and
Cyclops, I would
ships he'll start
assume.
bottling any moment unless you stop him.
You guys may recognize some other ones. There's Thor. I guess that's supposed to be Zeus, maybe? Not really a superhero. Generic Wonder Woman. Old-fashioned Wonder Woman. But yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. So is that supposed to be Wolverine? I mean, it's not too bad. He did as best he could with the stuff that they give you. I've actually seen some Dragon Ball Z characters here too before, like Goku and stuff like that, which actually do really good. Does that dude have a horse for a face? No, it's a big face. Generic Flash? Yeah, but this is what people do. They log in. Yeah, see, and it's actually pretty packed right now, I guess, because it's a little later in the day. Um, but this is what people do. They come in here and they just stand here. Like, this is the game. Wow. We're really playing right now, huh, guys? Look, there's Robin. Man, can't wait to just log on and play this game like this. But no, I will say some of these people, they're actually waiting for there's a couple different things. So some of them just do this and they show off their different moves or whatever because they're idiots. Um, a lot of them will circle this like square spot right here because people do duels and stuff. The ones that are marked as purple are flagged for PvP. So if an enemy shows up, an actual villain, they can attack those in the purple. There are some which he's the only one. See that the two heads above that guy right in front of me, the red and the blue head. So he is flagged to duel. So you can go up to him. It means he has open duel. So you can actually ask him if he wants a duel, and it'll automatically accept. There's a couple other people here that would probably duel too, but they're just not flagged for it. There's a generic Iron Man. Um, but most of these people are probably waiting to queue up for the different raids and stuff. I don't have access to any of them right now, I don't think. I think I need to be a higher level. I think they're here under events. I don't know if it's these patrols. I don't think so. I think these patrols are new. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure about those. On duty, this is where other patrols, or not patrols, this is where some of the raids would pop up too. This is the only one I have access to currently, which is a stabilizer fragmentation solo. I don't even know what this one is. I've never even heard of it, so it's probably something that's completely new. The marketplace takes a minute to load, but this is where you can do your actual purchasing of your membership. You can use real money in here. This is not where the auction house is. The auction house is something completely different, so don't think that you can come in here and sell stuff. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of crap in here for real money. But yeah, you can see down on the bottom left where the chat is. You can see that guy says troll DPS here for BCTE. So the BCTE is some type of raid that he's abbreviating. And he's not a troll. He's saying that he's basically the same class as I am. He's a controller or a or damage. Like he can do either one, which most people have damage as their secondary anyway, and then they're either a healer or a um a tank or like the traditional roles. Well, I guess controller's not really traditional. But with your gear, if we come back to our inventory and you look at, let's see if I can find one. I don't think it really says it on the gear. Either that or I don't have high enough gear yet. Yeah. Would it be, it's the abilities, isn't it? So let's go to traits, loadouts. And if we look at this one, no, there we go. So this one here, oops, I don't want to move that. So this one here, it's a controller move, but it also has different things. So as a damage person, it dazed enemies and they take additional damage. But if you're in your controller role, it actually reduces the enemy's defense and stuns the target. So kind of the same thing, but still different. And then of course this one is one of the main ones where you can see the big difference. So if I was in my controller role and I did this, it would increase incoming power. But if I'm in my damage role like I am now, it increases my crit and increases my crit chance. So there's going to be a lot more abilities right now. Like I said, I'm only level 13 now. So there's going to be other stuff that eventually I will have more stuff to equip. Which actually, do I have? No, I didn't get any points for getting level 13. That's not. Okay. All right, but we need to go down here. We need to eliminate some Brainiac forces. Probably need to do these things because they have little icons above their heads. Way over there, I can't even reach him. He's hitting me. Got all those. Let's go ahead and do this. Gotta do 5 of those, looks like. No? Yeah, okay. They just killed that person in front of me. There's the second one. Yeah, this is the only thing I don't like about this game is it's really hard to like aim at your targets. There is a lock on. You can hold L1. You can see the little target thing there gets smaller. And then you can switch. How do I do it? You can switch between targets. Trying to figure out how. There you go. They have to both be in your view, and then you use the D-pad to do it. But it's a pain in the butt, honestly. Um, it might be easier on PC because I think this is also on PC, but I don't know if it's like crossplay. I think like people on PC stay on PC and people on console stay on console. But the game's been out for quite some time. I mean, it's been a few years, dare I say, decade at least. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. All right, we need a couple more of those machines. And then if you look at the map up there on the top right, the like orangish square, that's just telling me where my like the area where my objectives are. Oh, can I not do this while they're hitting me? Jeez, I landed in the middle of a lot of them. That's not what I meant to do, but it'll work. Alright, then this should be the last one. But yeah, so inside that square it just shows me where my objectives are, and then if you guys noticed when I was doing the mission here, there was icons above the actual objective things. So like the
Nice aim.
shut up.
Those were the comma rays
Shut up.
messing with my signal.
So the
Systems
actual
go, and Brainiac doesn't even know what hit him. Head back
uh
to the safe house for my
objectives
hero
themselves
stuff.
had like a little icon above them. Oh look, and you still have gold sellers in the game. Cheap cash, V golds. Need DPS for no eeps. They are dueling. But yeah, MMOs, guys. MMOs. I need a new MMO to play. And the bad thing is I don't know when there is going to be another MMO that comes out for console. I also downloaded, I think I still have it downloaded, Throne and Liberty. I played the demo of that or the beta,
Nice job.
one of those. I
Better
don't know.
know
I
that
played
spot
something of
before
it,
a
and it
counterattack
wasn't
comes to
bad,
me.
but it also wasn't like it didn't keep my attention, so to speak. So I don't know if I want to like stick with it. I might keep trying to play it a little more to see like if it can actually hold my attention. And then of course there is the new one that came out that actually costs money. Throne and Liberty is free for those of you that don't know, but the other one, what's it called? The Oh my God, the one that came out from Amazon, guys. I don't know. I bought it and then I didn't play it. I tried to get a refund, which they were telling me they were refunding me, but they refunded it to a card that I no longer have access to. So that money's just lost, and now I don't have the game. So it made me extremely mad. But I mean, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing my bank could do. At least that's what they tell me. The bank's saying that they should still be able to redirect it to my new card, and they're telling me that they can't because it was already refunded to that card and they didn't get like a thing saying that it wasn't accepted or something. So I don't know, just a whole bunch of BS basically. So I just kind of gave up on it, which sucks because that was like $50. But that was when the game first came out, which has probably been over about a year now, I think. What am I looking for? Oh, I need to mark a new mission here. Home sweet home. So let's go look at the home. We'll do the deed thing.
There you go. Now, when you use your deed, it will grant you access to a base and allow you to choose a location in Metropolis or Gotham for the entrance. Give it a go.
You know what? I think I know why I didn't do this one. Hold on. We have 1748. Yeah, okay, we can do it. I think the most expensive house was like 12 something, and I didn't have enough money at the time. So I'm assuming the ones that cost more are probably better houses, which I think inside they all look the same, but I think it's just location wise. So we need to pick our deed here, use, and then yeah, so yeah, so it tells you, oh, see, Like that one there is $27.50, so there are still more expensive ones. That one's $20.50. 15. I kind of want one centralized a bit, like in that area. Is there a 15 one in the central area? I don't think there is. Jesus. That one needs source marks too? Both those last ones do. Okay, let's pick. Let's do that one. I don't know why. Let's do this. Oh, you know what? We can also do Gotham. I like Metropolis though. Metropolis, there's like a lot of sunlight here and everything. Gotham, no matter what time of day it is, it's very dark over there. I didn't know they had these. Doesn't matter. I'm not doing that. I only have 13 of the source marks. So we'll stick with Metropolis. Theme. I like the Gothic theme. I also like the Deco. How come it's only switching me between these two? Wasn't there more than just two? I could have swore I saw a third one in there. This place has no windows. Let's go with the Gothic one. And then we'll do somewhere central. We'll go with at least one of the ones that are like 750. We'll go there. Library Road. Sure, why not? Yes.
All right. Head to your base now and
Yes. We'll just enter it from here. That way we don't have to fly all the way over there. Watch this place be total crap.
All right. Head to your base now and we'll take. This is your mainframe, the nerve center of your lair. You can use it to gain access to powerful tools like orbital strikes, backup reinforcements, and powerful equipment mods. Your mainframe's power is maintained here as well, so be sure to keep it up so you can have access to more powerful features. This is your dispenser, where you'll retrieve the items that you've selected in the mainframe, such as communicators for your backup and orbital strikes. Finally, this is your base's control panel. It's used to enter decoration mode, alter some of the colors of your base, and for other utility purposes.
Hopefully you guys heard all that. If not, at least you have the subtitles. So is there 3 floors like it showed on the thing or no? I should have picked the other one. Oh, there is. This is the location that was showing. Okay. Cool, cool. All right, so I don't know how to do any of this stuff. Look at that. We got our sidekick, our backup, our orbital strike. I've never seen anyone use orbital strikes. Not saying it doesn't happen. It sounds like a GTA type thing, where someone makes you mad enough and you can't kill them, you just go back to your base and use an orbital strike. All right. This looks like some type of vending machine. Dive hideout. Sure. It didn't say it costed anything, so I took it. I don't know. Actually, let's complete that mission, which will give us some items here.
That's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to
So we
owning
got
and
a lamp, a
operating your
clock,
base.
and a
Let's
coffee
get
table.
started on placing
Nice.
some base items. I've given you a few things.
Relocate
Check your
base, rename
inventory and
base,
collect
pick up
the base items.
base items, enter decoration mode. Oh yeah, I remember all this. Armories, amenities, total items, markers to unlock free placement. Cancel place item. Where's the items that I just unlocked? Cancel. Do I have to like accept them? I think I do. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Give me back my other ring. Actually, that one's probably better. Okay, whatever. What is this? Yeah, collect that. Oh, it's a new theme. Okay. Use this to add it. Okay.
Now that you've added the base items to your base inventory, use the control panel to enter Decorator mode. While in Decorator mode, you can place your items at the appropriate markers. While most base items are cosmetic, there are amenities you can acquire that have very specific functions like bank, mail, and broker access.
I see.
However, amenities can only be placed at specific markers. Once you've filled up enough markers, you will unlock free placement mode and be able to place base items almost anywhere. So,
Boom,
that
nailed
about
it.
wraps it up. I'm sure you'll uncover even
Boom,
more
nailed it.
interesting things about your base. Good luck.
Where's the
And
lamp at?
don't forget to try placing those
Assume
items.
it's a wall lamp.
Oracle out.
Is it a ceiling lamp? It is. Boom, nailed it. Cancel. Hey, look at that. It's already a home. Man, it's cozy. All right. Can I complete that one or no? Get instructions from. Oh, that's the. Oh yeah, I did that one. Okay. All right. So now we got the main mission or this one. Wait for the monitor to finish speaking. Open your map and use your warp menu to teleport to the House of Legends. We're not doing that. I think that's what we ended up doing the last time, and it took me on like a wild goose chase. Let's stick with the main story this time.
Heads up, there's trouble in the Tomorrow District.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Circe's bestiamorphs are all
See where it put us.
Heads up, there's trouble in the Tomorrow District. Circe's bestiamorphs are all over the area, which means Circe can't be far
Oh, I
behind.
remember those.
Zatanna in the Chinatown safe house
I
can give you
miss
further
those.
instructions.
Miss those so much. So this ability here, not that one. I don't think I have the ability. How level are you guys? 100? I probably shouldn't be trying to attack them. Those little guys, the ability that the like special ability that you get for the mental stuff, you used to be able to call them. Now I think it's just like 3 balls or some crap. I don't know. It's weird. All right, so let's go over here. I think I could have used a teleporter thing at the, well, no, because that's not my base. Or that was my base. It wasn't the police station. There's a police station here, though. I think I can just use this one. That's not a police station. I thought the police stations were purple. Or are they blue? They're probably blue. Oh, you're hitting me. What level are you? You're weak, whatever you are. 11? That is another player there who just leveled up. Congrats. No. Don't need any more side missions. All right, let's see where this takes us, and then we'll probably end the video there because we're going on about an hour, and I haven't really done much. Like I said, I'm just trying to stay busy with an MMO that, I don't know. I need an MMO, guys. I need one. I'll probably end up playing a little bit of Throne and Liberty, and I might rebuy that Amazon game. I don't know yet. I didn't like the beta, which is why I ended up not worrying about it and ended up trying to get my money back. But the end game looks fun, so that's why I'm interested in, or not end game, but later game, because I don't know how the end game is, but the later game looks decent, so I kind of wanted to try it out. But I'm not 100% sure yet. I might try more of the Throne and Liberty first, because that one's free. All right, so here is Zatanna, whatever you want to call her. I don't care what you're talking about. Go to Metropolis, continue mission. All right, so just go outside then. John Constantine aboard the House of Legends has everything you'll need. I didn't know they had Constantine dress. I mean, it makes sense, but travel to the Tomorrow District. Is this what we were doing the last time? That sounds very familiar. No, we're still doing the main mission. I don't know. There's a lot of back and forth still. Which it's probably because I should be doing all the side missions and everything too. Oh, we're here.
My greetings. Circe's bestiomorphs are running rampant.
Oh, this is where I got attacked, where I saw the other player at. What's up, dude?
Clearly, Circe is up to foul play. I charge you, track down one
Ow.
and defeat Circe's plans.
I will take this. Looks like another player over there. It's not. I don't know what this is. Ah, you transformed. Can I heal you? Ah, you're welcome.
You must help Wonder Girl escape Giganta.
Dude, I'm not a beastie morph. Leave me alone. I know I look like one, but calm down, dude. Oh, he's gonna steal it from me. What a d-bag. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about this game. Like, he just stole that heal from me. I have seen people do that before, where they'll run around and they'll take things like that from you because you're in the middle of a fight and you can't do anything while you're getting attacked. It's super annoying. That's like the only downfall about this game. I mean, that and the game's not really that popular anymore, but it is very annoying because there is people like that in the game which will just wait there and they'll wait for you to like distract the main enemy and then they'll go and do that part of it where they just have to like get captures or whatever. Ow, how did he hit me when he was already down? Jesus, okay. No! I didn't get it. Go ahead, dude. You attack them, and then I'll get the one like you just did me. Oh, come on. There we go. Makes me feel a little better. Finish my mission.
Boy, Giganta kidnapped Wonder Girl? She's always wanted the power of an
Complete.
Amazon princess.
That gave us a
Circe must have
headpiece.
promised her exactly that. We have to
I don't
get
know
to
if it's a
Wonder Girl
style
quickly.
or an actual.
Circe's
It's a
beasts
piece
will
we
know where
could. Okay,
Giganta has
cool.
taken Wonder Girl. Seek out Lieutenant Pythia.
And now they want us to go over here. Probably just flew around the building, but oh well. Oh, yeah, definitely flew around that building instead of up and over it.
Oh, good. Here. Take this torch of
That other lantern, really?
wants its power in your hands. Take this torch of remembrance.
It's on the exact same mission.
That Promethean flame will draw the information out of those bestiomorphs. No matter how the poor beasts try to protect their mistress.
All right, so I'm probably gonna keep playing this for a little bit today. Like I said, I will play some. Oh, what's it called? The Throne and Liberty, and then the other game that I cannot figure out what the hell the name of it is. But yeah, so You may or may not get videos of that stuff. If you guys want to see videos on them, let me know, and I'll make sure that I actually do videos on them for you guys. But for the most part, I'm probably just going to try them out and see if they can hold my attention. But thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if you guys want to see other games. If you guys have any good ideas on MMOs, let me know. Do me a favor though, before you actually give a suggestion, do a search on my channel for whatever game you're going to suggest, because there are a lot of MMOs that I do play. I just can't think of them off the top of my head because they're not that popular anymore. Either that or they just didn't stick with me. So chances are I've probably already played it, but I'm sure that there's some type of MMO out there for console that I haven't tried yet. So, and also do me a favor, don't suggest things like Destiny 2, because granted, it is an MMO, but that's not what I consider an MMO. What I consider an MMO is having more than 10 people in a raid when you're actually doing like online stuff, or there is fully open world stuff where there's a lot of people running around, not just which Destiny has that, but like you can only have 4 people in your party, or however many it is, 6 for a raid, things like that. And for the most part, when you're doing like actual missions, you're not really seeing people running around. That's just like the whatever events those things are called and stuff, the story events or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. And then, like I said, just look for whatever game you might suggest, because I've probably already played it. I did a search not too long ago where I was looking for new MMOs, and I don't think there is one that I haven't played. But that's also why I'm looking for suggestions, because there's always things that are overlooked, you know? Or let me know if there's one that was dead before and it's now popular again. But thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.